Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is episode 22 of the Star Sign Legacy Challenge Generation 3 and the final episode for Saffron as the main character for this particular legacy challenge. So without further ado, let's head on over to gameplay. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode with Saffron. And I did check my channel and it seems that the last episode that I released for our Star Sign Let's Play was 2 weeks ago. However, it actually felt like it's been such a long time since I've played with Saffron. And in the last episode, we actually witnessed Niall's very first werewolf transformation, and he was in a daze afterwards and he didn't know what happened. So he didn't know what happened, and I do remember him not attacking his sister but kind of like raging at his sister. Saffron, no, not Saffron, Adelaide is currently at school, and I believe that for Niall, we actually didn't get him to go to school. I think he just needs some time away from others. And what I would like... Ooh. Oh, yes. Yes. We've... let's do the wolf nap. Yeah, let's do the wolf nap. And what I would actually want him to do is, I think I'm gonna get him to... Oh my gosh, where is he? I actually don't know where he is. Oh, okay. I think once he's finished napping, I'm gonna get him to just jog around the area. It might help him, you know, clear his mind of things. At the moment, I am getting Saffron to actually work on her writing skill. Now, to be honest, everyone, I had to again check the requirements for Saffron's generation, and we have finished all of the requirements that we needed to do for Saffron's generation. The only reason why I'm not moving on to Adelaide is because I do remember wanting to get Saffron to actually reach the very last leg of her career, and that is to be scribe of history. At the moment, she's an editor-in-chief. She decides which stories run and which get killed, and she keeps circulation up and costs down. She produces amazing journalism, and if she could figure out how to make people actually pay for it, she'd really have made it. She's currently on vacation because she took a day off to be with her son, to be with Niall, just in case he does need anything else after his werewolf transformation. And I do remember I wanted Christopher to actually come around over here. So I'm going to invite Christopher over at our current lot because I actually want him to have a proper conversation with his son, with Niall. Because Saffron does not know anything about being a werewolf. And Adelaide, I know that Adelaide is actually going to be she's going to be our, what's it called? Let me just quickly unlock this. Our main character for Generation 4. Unfortunately, I guess it's unfortunate or maybe fortunate for her, she is a dormant wolf, whereas Niall is a proper werewolf. And excuse me, Christopher, you, oh my gosh, come over here and I'm gonna get you to, like, no, you didn't come here to, oh my gosh, yeah, Christopher, can you see how, I'm gonna call him over. I'm gonna call him over. Oh my gosh. Alright, look at how, okay. We are going to be talking to him about... Where is he? Oh my gosh, can you please come here? And I want them, I'm gonna get them to have a... Do we have... Oh my gosh, where is it? Discuss interests, but it's more of interests in regards to their son. Where'd he go? Oh, he's there. She's like, hey, we need to talk. Ooh, let me just quickly get rid of all of this. Alright. So she's like, we need to talk about your son, okay? He has... I'm just looking for things. Ask for a cursed bite. No, I'm gonna get him to come. Like he looks angry. He's like, why am I here? You know? But we need to... Oh my gosh, I would actually like... Let's tell an unbelievable story. And this is Saffron telling him, your son transformed for the very first time. And I need you to be able to talk to him and kind of inform him about what he needs to know in being a werewolf. Ask about being a werewolf. Excellent, that's what I wanted. Come over here. Come over here, please. Niall. Where is he? Oh, he's going over there. Good, good, good. Hey, Dad. So I transformed into a werewolf. What do I need to do? Oh, Adelaide's here. Do you want to say hi to your dad as well? Might as well. Might as well. Just say... Do a family kiss. Can you ask your dad about being a werewolf, please? Alright. Can you ask your dad? Okay, come on, come on. Okay, he's asking his dad about being a werewolf. Do you say anything? Oh my gosh. Did we get anything at all? Boring discussion. Energized by the story. Where'd he go? Complain. Whine about unfair life. Like, why am I like this? Why did I have to be the one who inherited the werewolf gene? Please ask about being a werewolf. I don't really understand why I'm not getting... Saffron, you are gonna come up over here. And you know what? You are going to give Niall a satisfying chat. And you are going to say, okay, did you get anything from your dad? Did he mention anything useful about being a werewolf or what you can do to control the rage or the fury when you turn into a werewolf? It's like, nothing, Mum. Nothing. He didn't really say anything to me. It was not helpful. And you know what? Saffron's going to express admiration to Niall. And she's like, you know what? You, me, and your sister we will research anything that we need to know about you being... Yeah, goodbye. Yeah. Like, you were not helpful at all. Christopher, goodbye. I'm gonna get you to come back over here. Saffron, and again, I'm going to get you to... And this is the funny thing, everyone. There was an option for Saffron to kind of interview Niall about his life, which she did. And it actually gives her a choice between writing a positive article or writing a negative article, which I've actually never done before. But I don't want to do that because this is hitting too close to home, and I don't think Saffron would want to be spreading the news to everyone who may not be familiar with werewolves, you know, that her son is a werewolf. I'm going to say that he possibly he's going to try to wake up his sister. It's like, Adelaide, wake up. Please wake up. Is it possible for me to use your laptop, to your computer?
Soon
Hello.
Aha! Terrif.
Where he is talking about just do friendly, do deep thoughts, and what was your name again? What? Apologize. I'm so sorry about how I behaved when I became a werewolf. To be honest, I actually don't even remember what happened. So I'm really, really sorry. And you know that you're my favorite sister ever, right? And ask for werewolf sympathy. So, you know, just be patient with me. I'm still learning all of this. And to be honest, I asked Dad about what it's like being a werewolf, if I need to know anything, but werewolf distrust, my dear, that's your brother. So I'm going to Scratch sit here. I'm gonna say that he's asked permission from Adelaide whether he can use her computer. Oh my gosh, she can actually smash it. Whoa. Okay, no. We don't want to do that. What we do want to do is research competitive methods. Okay, maybe web. Can we browse or can we research anything? Browse art. No, I don't want you to browse art. Why don't we just browse blogs for new adventures and hopefully he will find something about being a werewolf. Okay, and then Saffron, how are you doing? Okay, you're still very much working and practicing her writing, so that's good. Adelaide, you are hungry. Alright, I'm gonna get you to cook eggs and toast. The thing that... Oh my gosh! 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 How delayed was my reaction? I was too busy checking something on my phone. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. And now she is feeling very, very tense. Oh. Now I need to replay. Oh no, we don't have that much money. So everyone, my original save file for this particular Let's Play is corrupted. So currently it is 7:24 p.m. over here. And when I started recording for this particular episode, it was 2-something p.m. And not gonna lie, I think I did actually spend a good 3 to 4 hours trying to save that file. I took out my mods and most of my mods are actually out, everyone. So to be honest, it was only the MCC command center, the UI exceptions. I think those were the main ones that I kept in my game. Everything else, so my usual wonderful whims, the mods for the mods from A Deep Indigo, Lumpino, they're off. They're currently sitting on my desktop and I literally took them out because I thought that it had something to do with the mods, because to be honest, it really only just started when I updated my game for the new patch. Anyways, so I was trying very, very hard to try and salvage that file. I did all of the things that you need to do. So obviously I took out the mods. I kind of had a backup of all of my saves. I tried to recover my save before it crashed, but nothing was happening. And I was trying to maybe get them out of this particular lot and move them into a different lot, but nope, that also wasn't working. The game would just crash. I tried starting the game with Ren and Angelina in Tomarang and it's the same thing again. It would just crash. And oh, he likes video gaming. Okay. And to be honest, I did contemplate on whether that would be it. You know, maybe it's a sign for me to not continue on with the Star Sign Legacy Challenge, even though technically I am still very much enjoying it. And it's so sad because before it crashed, I was literally looking at the family tree and I could see, oh my gosh, what's their dad's name? It's not Enzo. I actually forgot their dad's name. Kian? I had Kian, and then of course I had Phoenix and yeah, I had Phoenix and everyone else, and it was actually sad to not see that family tree, and the thought of not being able to see that family tree, it was very, very sad for me. So yeah, so like I said, I did try and see whether, you know, like maybe I'll just, you know, maybe that's it. Maybe my channel needs to only really have maybe 3 legacy challenges, 3 let's plays in my channel, because I am juggling 4 at the moment. And I even considered, okay, what if I would just kind of make a post on my YouTube community channel and say, look, I save files corrupted, but my sims are still very much intact because they're in my gallery. So we're going to be starting off Adelaide's story earlier than expected. So I did think about that. But then I thought, no, it can't be just that. I feel like I didn't really want to give up on this save file. So what I ended up doing is creating a new save file, but making sure that Saffron, like her family, Ren's family, and I think I even put in Ren's cousin. Oh my gosh, Christopher. Oh! Let's go to the flea market and see if we can find any rare treasures. Okay, why don't we... Maybe all 3. Let's see. We're here at Semi-Shino, but I'll just quickly return back to my usual rant. And what I might do actually, everyone, is... Saffron technically does not have a very good relationship with Christopher, so I kind of need to cheat that back. I'm pretty sure I still have my UI exceptions, right? I'm pretty sure I still have it. So I'll just quickly I'll do an enchanting introduction because technically they were lovers at one point, but I need to make it as if like they actually dislike each other.
Yumba? Yes.
This is actually pretty interesting. But I don't know if it's because it's a new save file, but technically this would have been Christopher's very first time that he initiated something with his kids. Because technically he messaged Niall. So I'm kind of happy. No, not happy. I'm actually surprised that he even decided to hang out with them. But yes, anyways, everyone. So yeah, so what I ended up doing is thank goodness all of my builds are in my gallery, so I had to put that back in. And then I kind of literally had to cheat because even though the Ren and the Angelina that we know from the previous save file has been moved into this new save file, it's not connecting, like it's not reading that they are actually one big family. So I had to cheat and make sure that, you know, Ren, Saffron is your daughter, Kobe is your son, that kind of stuff. So if I'm gonna show you, which is, you know, like it's better, I think. So at least you've got this now, because before it was literally just Saffron with Niall and Adelaide, and I didn't really want that. So yeah, And you know, they have the same attributes, they have the same skills, they have the same aspirations. Nothing actually changed besides them forgetting that they're actually related. So that was my day. And yeah, it's very, very interesting, and I'm very surprised the flea market actually happened, or because it didn't used to happen beforehand. So I'm kind of glad. All right, Adelaide, do you actually want to speak to your dad? Oh my gosh. See? There you go. Okay, and then Saffron, you're here. So Saffron, remember everyone, she is an editor-in-chief, and prior to my save file being corrupted and crashing my game, my plan is, and I have a huge feeling that technically this would be Saffron's last episode. Her last episode as a main character for our Star Sign Legacy Challenge, because the only thing that we are really waiting on is her reaching Scribe of History, which is the last bit of her journalist career. And she just really needs to max level 10. Oh my gosh. Is it? I think there may be 2 Christopher Volkovs as well, everyone. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we could technically... Oh, how about this? What if we actually interview him for a story? She'll be a confident performer, building relationships with spectators and melting away their negative emotions. I mean, that's kind of good if you're a journalist. We could kind of tweak the story in that way. But that is actually interesting. Interview for a story, but remember, they don't have a very good relationship. So I don't know whether Saffron is going to be creating a negative article about Christopher or a positive article. Maybe for the sake of her son, she may lean in towards a positive article. But we shall see. And I actually like how they're all here. Oh my gosh, Niall, you are actually trying out. Did you interview? Order Christopher to clean. Did you actually? Oh yeah, you did. Why don't you pitch a story idea and see what he thinks? She might say, look, I may write a story about you. How would you feel about that? Didn't really buy anything. Oh, you know what? Adelaide, why don't you try and buy something over here? So, you are going to be... You want a pen pal. So maybe you're hoping you'll find a pen pal. Maybe get a city skyline snow globe since you're in San Myshuno. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. So then what we might do, everyone, is I'm gonna get them to go back home. We're really going to try and help Saffron out with increasing her riding skill to level 10 as... Oh no, actually, there's still a few more things here. Do you guys want to have... Maybe try some of these. Order food, maybe get a banh mi. Adelaide, do you want to try and order... no. Maybe... Hey, this is Filipino food. Do you want to try siopao? And then Niall, do you want to do the exact same thing, but maybe you'll go for pork adobo? Demand independence. I wonder if what's gonna happen if she demands independence. Oh no, I don't want that. Hey, Kobe is here. Oh my gosh, say hi to your brother. No, you know Kobe. She is going to go do some deep thoughts, discuss expanding the family. Because I'm really hoping that he's going to have a kid of his own as well. A family of his own. And just have a deep conversation. Yes, I'm glad you brought this up. I've been thinking the same. Let me ponder on that thought for a short while. Great. You want to say hi? Yes, yes, you've always been close anyway. Say hi to your uncle. Hi, Uncle Penguin. I'll do the exact same thing, just ferocious intimidation. Really? Actually, technically, it was still in the same episode when, you know, Saffron reached out because Niall needed help when, especially after transforming to a werewolf for the very first time. So maybe he's trying to make up for it. I don't know. Alright everyone, so we're back home. I love how the kids would just, well, this is the second time now that I've actually seen them just hanging out with their mom while she is writing an article. And I do really like that interaction. So while Niall is busy talking to Saffron, I'm actually getting Adelaide to find a pen pal. Oh, who is this? Achievement, the most interesting sim in the world, and an introvert. Oh no, is it because I think this is all of the things that I don't know. Okay, I've posted on the pen pal forums now to wait and see if anyone responds. Excellent. So that is Saffron has finished writing her piece on Christopher. She has earned 194 simoleons for it. The article really sheds some positive light on Christopher, so he should be happy about it. I think Saffron is actually becoming, or is very mature about this. I'm gonna say that there was part of her that possibly really wanted to write a negative article on Christopher, but I think, you know, she's like, no, he is my kid's dad. So yeah, she didn't want that. So yeah, I'm happy. You know, at least there's some sort of maturity that we have seen from Saffron. So everyone, currently Saffron is back at work and she has a chance card through the grapevine. As an acclaimed journalist, Saffron frequently makes judgment calls to ascertain the credibility of rumors that cross her desk. It's a delicate balance between getting an exclusive scoop or being tarnished as fake news. There's a particularly tantalizing story that an anonymous source shared today. Word is that a major scandal is about to be exposed in the mayor's office. Digging into the lives of politicians is risky, as they frequently have the most to lose. That said, toppling a city's government is the kind of investigative journalism that a woman can make her career with. What will Saffron do? Investigate the mayor, so she will gain fame and reputation, but she will have to quit her job? Or dismiss the rumor? I don't know whether it was also Saffron. I feel like it would have been that had a similar dilemma earlier on in her career. And I think she ended up investigating a politician as well, but she was so good that she ended up coming back to work with them again anyway. But this time around, I think being an editor-in-chief, so obviously she's already progressed on in her career, and I feel like there are other ways in which she is able to kind of expose or topple the government. So I'm gonna get her to dismiss the rumor, but that doesn't mean that she's not gonna do anything about it. And our brother actually called us as well. I'm hoping that let's see, hopefully it will be something good. Work on cold cases. Ooh, that's pretty cool. All right, we are so close, everyone. Yes, oh my gosh, okay. I feel like today is the day. Oh no. Niall, why are you walking like this again? I don't actually know how he can So as fury grows, their animalistic instincts begin to manifest. I don't actually know how to get him to not, to control the fury, but we shall see. Okay, Adelaide, someone's calling us. Hey, honey, it's Dad. When are you going to come visit? I put all my love and effort into it. No, you didn't actually. So I can't. It was nice talking to you. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Top of journalist career ladder. She has been promoted to scribe of history. She's like, what? I did it? So, Saffron has transcended day-to-day news and now spends her time looking backward, studying what has been and what it all means. Future generations will study her works, and many more will use them as very fancy doorstops. And the pen is mightier. Have a sim reach max level in the writer career. Excellent. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm gonna get her to change her outfit to something that looks a bit more, maybe a bit more sophisticated, or it gives off some investigative journalist vibes. I feel like this one does. Like, she actually looks very... Yeah. That looks good. That looks good. Okay. Seeing as she's like this at the moment, I'm gonna keep her as is, and I will put up the rules or the requirements that we needed to do for Saffron's generation. Okay, everyone. So, for Saffron's generation, our requirements is to achieve an A grade throughout school and an A grade at university, which we definitely did. We did change our university degree between our first and second term. To be honest, I can't remember what she ended up doing during the first term. I think it was like, I don't think it was arts, but it was something. And then she changed it to communications afterwards. She does always wear bright colors. I think at one point she did have at least 2 piercings. I feel like that is also the case, although that we may not have been strict in that particular requirement. Take a gap year before and after university and spend at least 4 days on vacation. So, from memory, I think before university we went to Mount Komorebi with our brother, I think. And then afterwards we went to GB Point with our kids. So that was after she graduated. Get pregnant from woohoo with a friend at a party. So we definitely did get pregnant, and it wasn't at a party, and it wasn't with a friend. It was really like the fastest fling I have ever seen, and the connection between Saffron and Christopher was so evident when I was playing with them, and they just couldn't keep their hands off each other. And remember, Saffron didn't know that Christopher actually had a family. And the thing is, she really didn't learn, I'm gonna say, from, even though she knew that Christopher was married, she ended up having another baby with him, and that was Niall. Stay friends and co-parent with your child's other parent. No. Yes, that was a requirement, but we did not do that. Christopher made it difficult for Saffron to actually stay friends and co-parent with him. It was actually Saffron initiating everything for Christopher to come over, and he never did. It was almost always radio silence. And Saffron really, she took care of her kids, and she heavily relied on her family, and her family was very, very supportive of her. Never get married. Yep, that was definitely done. We never got married. We reach level 3. I think we finished the Renaissance Sim aspiration. And then when your child is a toddler, move house, move again when they are a teenager. That was something that I wasn't really particularly excited to do, because I would almost always move my Sims into a brand new house. But what I did end up doing is of course, Saffron ended up growing up in the world of Tomarang. And then she had to go to Brightchester University. So she was at a dorm. And ever since she got pregnant with Adelaide, she ended up moving to a townhouse still in Brightchester and quite close to the university. And then after that, after uni, they ended up staying a few days in GB Points. I'm going to count that as another house. And then obviously the quiet scoop here in Del Sol Valley was the last house move. Optional requirements: change your university degree at least 2 times. I think we did. So we did. No, we changed it once. That's fine. Visit Mount Komorebi with your grandparent if they're still alive. So we only really visited Mount Komorebi once, or maybe twice. Maybe, I can't remember. Maybe when she was still very young. Maybe Ren and Angelina took them to Mount Komorebi, but Phoenix was definitely long gone by them. Yes, we did complete the Renaissance sim aspiration. We did uproot our life when we became an adult and we moved to a different world. So remember, she went from Tomarang to Brightchester to Del Sol Valley. And we definitely gave our children location themed names. Because one, we have Adelaide and then we've got Nile. And that is it. That is it for Saffron, everyone. And it has been, I enjoyed it. I actually really, really enjoyed it. I enjoyed Saffron's storyline. It was so chaotic. I wasn't expecting her to fall in love with someone who is married, who was a werewolf. And now she's got 2 teenage kids. One is a dormant wolf and one is a werewolf. But, you know, she's so, she loves her kids. And I'm really, really glad that I was able to get her to have that connection with her family. So even though she was in a totally different world, they were always there to to help her out, especially when she needed the help. And they were always there. Kobe, Ren, Angelina, even Poppy and Ruben, despite, you know, like technically they're not too close to them. It's always been Saffron and Kobe because they're the twins. And of course, Ruben and Poppy are the other set of twins. But I am just really happy that Saffron came from someone who is, I'm gonna say, slightly immature and very rebellious, non-committal, and she has now fully grown into this successful journalist who is non-committal. However, her love has remained committed and constant to her children and to her kids. No, sorry, to her children and to her family. And I'm just really happy for her. And I can't believe that we're going to be starting off Generation 4 Cancer. We are going to be playing with Adelaide. She is going to be our main character, not Nile. As much as Nile's storyline, or as much as what's happening to Nile at the moment is very interesting compared to Adelaide, I would really like to leave the occult to my occult legacy challenge. It just so happens that unfortunately Christopher is a werewolf. But we are going to be focusing on Adelaide in the next episode, but we are definitely still going to be seeing Saffron around and Nile around because we're still teenagers. I still want to work on her pen pal and postcard collection and whatnot. So everyone, I'm getting Saffron to just tell Adelaide about her little promotion at work. And yeah, I really hope that you have enjoyed this episode and you've enjoyed Saffron's storyline. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. There will be some screenshots of some of the things that occurred in Saffron's life, and I will see you in the next episode with a whole new generation in our hands. See ya! Bye!